Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about Titanic, but this video will talk very fast, only 4 to 5 minutes. And I have been eating finish yet, but now I'm starting to do that. Okay? And first, I will talk about Titanic. First, that is which years the Titanic was born. I think it's born from 1912. It's called 1912. And it's the largest ship in that years. It was very big. Let me show you how long is it. It's around 247 meters, and its height 652 meters. That's a high, but not really high in our ship. There are lots of ships long than that. They're long equals to 800 meters. Very long, right? Okay. Now we're talking about that. So how many, let me think. So I know how many things called like this. I will take this paper and it go to the chimney. How many chimney the Titanic had? You see 4, right? No, it isn't. Only 3. Okay? Because one isn't a chimney, but there are the hole to breathe. Okay. And next, that is they have. Let me think. What I know next about Titanic? Yeah. And I will tell you about this. Why the Titanic was have to be shrinking. Okay, because the Titanic, we know it's because we have a big ice, and made from the snow, made from lots of snow, and it was let me think. It was made the snow was from 1 million years ago. That is when the elephants, mammoth are still living in there. Okay, it's very cold. And when there was that, after the 11 o'clock in the evening, the Titanic was nearing the boats. The Titanic was nearing the ice, and that is the big ice. It's all can go longer than other ice. Other ice can only go a little bit longer, and it's long. It's just farther than a city or a capital. I don't know what is the capital of them, but in Canada. And it's farther than that city or that's capital. I don't know what, but it's farther than 600 kilometers. Okay, very long. And why there's only 30 meters on top? You see that like that, but actually it's wrong. There are big more under there. There are lots. If we think like this, there are 10 meters. They have floating 10 meters on top, but there under there is have lots. It's very big. It's large. It's like this. In there, it's very cold, but and we know that it's cold, but the biggest ice is under there. 30 meter under there. If there 10 meter on top, on the water. Okay. So we'll talk one more thing. That is why the Titanic have been shrinking. Yes, we know that is the reason I have now. That is one, because all of the people in the Titanic, like the people have called a pirate. He's sitting in a where to drive that Titanic that didn't have any calculus, because one of the people have the calculus, but he didn't have these days, so it was wrong. And okay, next we'll talk the reason two. Reason two, that is there's no wind. This means it means like this, there's no wind. So if they're nearing that's ice, like that, the ice, and that will be, we don't have only 37 seconds to move out another size. Okay. And now we know about ships. Today, not only that Titanic, but I think we might talk longer, because I know lots of ships, but like another ships, I know a little bit of ships, but I can tell all I can know it. Okay. And next, after the years 1912, I mean like this, 1912, in the May, 1912 May, and in the days called 14, and then after the day is in the 11 o'clock at the days called 14, it's been to exploding with that ice. And next, that is, we're talking about after that years. Okay, that years we talk, that is, after that they have another ship bigger than Titanic. Yes, and it's like Titanic. There are the ships to continue all the people, but bigger than Titanic, to crossing the sea and ocean. But it's different with now. They have a ships was using to go anywhere else to play. That is that ship is called I forgot what name, but I don't know what is that name, but I can say with Vietnamese. But we are talking by English, so we didn't say by Vietnamese. Okay, and it's longer and taller a lot than the ships. It's tall, it's long. First, I need to tell you about how long is it. It's long equals to 366 meter. Very long, right? And next, that is how high is it? Its height 62 meter. That's not too high. And okay, there's some ships made from this years, like 2019 or 2015, they make a lot of ships. Like a ship's longer equals to a 800 meter, like that. Very long. And it have lots of swimming pool. I like swimming pool because it's all very fun. But it's very lots of money because it's lots. I don't know how much it is. I just guessed like that. And that is the end of my talking. And today I'm talking only like that. And you will see me next video. And we're talking about the let me think. The hotel Burj Al Arab in Dubai, called in Dubai, and it's in the country called United States Arab. Okay, and see you next time. Goodbye.